JJK is the most iconic anime manga of the decade, but no one is ready for that conversation. Said by this Twitter user right here. Now, when we're talking about iconicness, right? We're talking about series that can show to a homeless person, and they could straight up say, "Hey, I recognize that guy." It's not something that you can say for damn near every single series. Let's look at new gen anime, for example. We got Yuji, we got Asta, we got Asagi. I guarantee if you show any regular person Asagi, they're not really gonna know because he just looks like any other soccer person. And same probably could be said for like Shinra. I'm sorry, dude, 5 points fans, but he's not that iconic, right? But I can't say the same for people like Deku, people like Yuji, Chainsaw Man, especially Sun Jin-woo. As of recently, Sun Jin-woo is like the most watched anime in Crunchyroll. Like, is that not crazy to think about? This the most watched anime over Dragon Ball and One Piece. This boring mid cartoon character over the GOAT Goku. Like I can't even fathom my head around it. But somehow, some way, that boy somehow shot up in iconicness. And I really despise that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like that at all. But that's not what we're here for today. We're here to discuss, is JJK the most iconic, iconic anime manga of the decade? Now, honestly, as I look more into this, if we're talking icon, like, look, the people in the comments are saying grass is green, take no one else is gonna, like, disagree with it. And honestly, I can't even be mad at it. You gotta understand, the Gojo versus Sukuna fight had people staying up at midnight, right, waiting for illegal leakers to leak the manga before it came out on Sunday. They would drop the chapters on Thursday, and people would wait till like 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. just to see, what was happening. It felt like WWE, like a new like episode of WWE just came on. You just had to be. I don't know what to tell you. You just had to be there. It was like a once in a lifetime opportunity because if I'm gonna be brutally honest, no other anime manga is gonna really have you that hype, especially new gen anime manga. The what's it called? I won't say Demon Slayer, but Demon Slayer manga ended like years ago. But My Hero Academia, they only really got that much anticipation off of shippers. Like no one really, everyone knew Deku was gonna beat Shigaraki, right? But we did not know who was gonna win before with Gojo and Sakuna. Everyone anticipated that Gojo was gonna win, but Sakuna would find a way to somehow win because he needed to fight Yuji. But Gojo was winning. Like for 3 weeks back to back, he was hitting black flashes, regenerating his arm, hit that 200% hollow nuke, bro. You just had to be. It really sucks, but like the impact of this fight is so legendary that I would say it's more iconic than some of the fights. Hold on, most of the new gen fights. I'm not gonna lie. I can't really look here, like look me in the eye and tell me any of these fights is iconic as Gojo versus Sukuna. And this fight, oh my god, made so many people tapped in. I remember Bruno Mars was tapped in because of this fight. Like I saw him have a, what's it called? Like as soon as like this fight was popping off, Bruno Mars he showed a picture of Jujutsu Kaisen on his Instagram. Like he bought the new manga and stuff like that. I was like, damn, JJK's motion, it's really up. And I just like look me in the eye and tell me any of these are gonna have this type of motion. I think the only one that could potentially get up there is Demon Slayer. Real shit. I gotta give my heroes props because they're doing collabs with Marvel, and we all know how big Marvel is. But Demon Slayer, dude, like the new, they're like the biggest thing, the biggest cultural phenomenon in Japan right now. Japan, they absolutely love Demon Slayer. They will glaze this story. So potentially, if Demon Slayer gets more popular in the West, and well, I mean it's already popular in Japan, but if it gets more traction in the West, I could see it rivaling JJK. Right now, JJK is a pillar that will probably never be topped. I'm not gonna lie. A pillar of like new gen iconicness that rivals Dragon Ball. I'm not gonna like. I know it's crazy to say. I know it's crazy to say, but who else doing it like JJK? That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. So yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say for today's video. Thank you all for watching to the end. I'm gonna be posting a little bit more short videos like this just to ease up the mood because I know I haven't really been doing much. But yeah. I typed that up before, and I'll see you all next time. Stay safe.